Hi guys, I'm back with the best tactics on FM24. If you're struggling or you want to try a different tactic for your save, I've tested so many tactics on this channel. Please go check them out. And if you are, please let me know what tactic you're using and how you're getting on with them. Today's tactic we are looking at is by Stefan. So thank you again, Stefan, for uploading a tactic to my website. My website will be in the description below. If you want to upload your own tactic there, please go do so. This one's called Old School 433 by Stefan. Like I said, thank you again for uploading it. It's a very good tactic. It's a very good looking tactic. If you want to download, a link for this tactic will be in the description below. And if you can't download it for any reason, I will run over the tactic at the end of the video just in case you're found on console. And you can just copy everything down. We test it with 3 teams, not just Man City, just in case I get a comment saying, what do you expect of Man City? We do also test it with Brighton and Luton season preview to finish 20th in the league to get relegated. So it's a fair test, I think. Right, that's enough talking. Let's get to the result. And this is what we like to see. It's a dream start, beating Arsenal on penalties in the Community Shield, but also beating Liverpool in the final. Did take extra time, but it was 3-2. But sadly, we couldn't win the FA Cup, and this is a little bit embarrassing, getting knocked out against Bristol City 2-0 in the 4th round. Back to winning ways against Sevilla in the Super Cup, beating them 3-1. On to the Champions League now. Tough group, RB Leipzig, RC Lens, Lazio. We finished second in our group. We won 4. We did lose 2 games. We finished with 12 points. But can we still go all the way and win it? No. We beat Bayern Munich, a really tough round of 16, but it's AC Milan. We beat them 2-0 at home, but sadly lost 3-0 away from home, going out 3-2 on aggregate. On to the Premier League now, where we are champions. We won 30, we drew 3, we lost 5, we scored 96 goals, conceded 33, and we got a goal difference of 63 and a points tally of 93. So on to the player stats now, and I've got to say straight away, Haaland had so many injuries during the season, so I think this tactic could have done even better. But that is the way we do a one-off test. Whatever the result is the result. We don't retest it. We don't make sure there's no injury. So if Haaland picks up an injury, it does have a knock-on effect. 93 points in the league is what we're after, which is good. But like the Champions League, FA Cup, I feel they could have done a bit better if Haaland wasn't injured. He only played 11 times and scored 13 goals. So like I say, he had a fair few injuries. But their top goal scorers, Alvarez with 22, Doku with 18, Grealish with 17. Everyone else has to step up when Haaland doesn't play. Assist-wise, what do we have? Kyle Walker with 15, Bernardo Silva with 14. The best performer, we're not going to give it to Haaland. 7.43, 11 times. Let's give it to Kevin. Even Kevin De Bruyne must have had an injury. I didn't even check him out. He only played 28 times with a 7.31. Yeah. Clean sheets, we've got 31. On to their team stats now. Most points per game, we've got a 2.45. Most goals, top here with 96. Most shots for, we are top here as well with 629, which is excellent. Fewer shots against, second place here with 234, but we do have the most dribbles made, 816. Most clean sheets, third place here with 17, and fewest conceded. We're in 4th place here with 33. Not a bad season. I checked out Kevin De Bruyne. He had a 6-month injury. That's why he only played 28 times. And Haaland had about 7 to 8 month injury. So I feel sorry for this test because I feel it could have done a lot better. But 93 points actually is pretty good, considering you haven't got Haaland or Kevin De Bruyne for the whole season. That's not a bad result. Right, that's it with Man City. Hopefully no one in the next 2 tests gets injured. So we're on to Brighton, and it's an early exit in the Carabao Cup, losing to Arsenal 2-0. In the FA Cup, we got knocked out against Man City in the 5th round. They needed extra time, where they scored 2 late goals to beat us 6-4. On to their Champions League group now, where we won 3, drew 1, lost 2. We finished with 10 points, the same as Rangers. We go through, and then we get knocked out in the round of 16. We beat RB Salzburg 2-0 at home. The same thing again. Away from home, we lost 3-0, going out 3-2. In the league, though, it's not bad at all. We're in 7th place. We won 20, drew 6, lost 12, scored 64 goals, conceded 42. We got a goal difference, a very good goal difference of 22, and a points tally of 66. On to their player stats now, where Ansu Fati, their top goal scorer, 19 goals, Pedro 15, March with 10. Assists are coming from Gross with 15, having a very good season. So much so, he's the best performer for us with a 7.09. Very good indeed. In clean sheets, defensively very strong. We got 19. So now let's check out their team stats. Most points per game, we're in the 7th place here, or 1.74. Most goals, 6th place here is 64. Fewer shots against. We're in 6th place here, 326, but we're also on most clean sheets, 4th player 15. That's a very good defensively, this tactic. And fewest conceded, we're in 6th place here, conceding 42 for the season. If you've seen a lot of these tactic tests with Brighton, when they only concede 42 for the season, that is very, very good. Defensively, like I said, this tactic is very strong. Good goal difference of 22. And if you want to know who got relegated, Crystal Palace, Burnley and Sheffield United get relegated this season, which is a surprise. Luton finishing 11th place. That's a very good season. That's it with Brighton. On to our final team. This is going to be close if it's going to be on the leaderboard. And we're starting off with an early exit in the Carabao Cup, losing to Charlton on penalties in the 2nd round. But if you've seen my FMDNA tactic test, we all know how good Charlton are. And in the FA Cup, we got knocked out here in the 5th round, losing 1-0 to Chelsea. But it's all about the Premier League, and we finished 9th in the league, 11 places above our season preview. It's a really, really good season for us. We won 16, we drew 8, we lost 14, we scored 54 goals, but we conceded 54 as well. I got a goal difference of 0 and a points tally of 56, which was a good season for Luton. Now let's check out their player stats. And top goal scorers, Carlton Morris with 14 goals, Jacob Brown with 9. Assists are coming from Chong with 6, Doherty with 6, Ross Barkley with 6. Average rating wise, the best performer is Bell, the left back, with a 6.99. And when we look at clean sheets, we've got 8. On to their team stats now, where we're only on the few list, one being fewer shots against. We're in 6th place here with 343. We've got most tackles won in 7th place here with 900, and fewest conceded, 7th place here with 54. All three teams done very well defensively. Brighton and Luton done very well. Like, they don't normally concede as less as they had, but we didn't score as many goals as we normally see, I think. But what do you want? You want goals? Do you want defensively? You want it all, really, but defensively, I think this tactic's very good. Let me add up points to see if it does make it onto a tactic test in the league. Like I said earlier, it's going to be close. Stefan's old school 4-3-3 comes right in at number 20th, sneaks in at the bottom, 166, drew 17, lost 31, scored 214, only conceded 129. Very good defensive tactic. Goal difference of 85, won 4 trophies, all with Man City, and a points tally of 215. I feel it could have won a bit more and done a little bit better if Man City wouldn't have had some major injuries of Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne. But 215 points is very good. Definitely try it out and let me know how you get on with it. If you leave me here, thank you so much for watching the video. But if you need instructions, carry on watching it because I'm about to run over them. So in goal, we've got a sweeper, keeper and defend. There will be some add-on instructions to pause it when need be. On the left-hand side, we've got a wing back on support. On the right-hand side, we've got a wing back on support. We've got a ball playing defender on defend. Alongside another ball playing defender on defend. In front of them, we've got a defensive midfielder on defend. And in front of him, we've got 2 central midfielders on support. This is the left-hand side one. This is the right-hand side one. Same instructions. Take more risks, cross more often, and tackle harder. Out wide, we've got an inside forward attack. And on the right-hand side, we've got an inside forward attack. Same instructions again. And up front is advanced forward attack. Tactical style is basically a custom one. Just copy everything here. Mentality and attacking, in possession, attacking width narrow, passing the space, focus down the left, focus down the right, passing direction shorter, tempo higher, time wasting never, low crosses, run at defense. In transition, we've got counter press, counter, roller out of possession, we've got a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goal kick execution, get stuck in. Thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. And if you do me the biggest favor and leave a like on this video, because it really helps YouTube get hold of it a bit more and share it around a bit more so it'd be seen by more people. If you're doing that, thank you so much. And if you haven't done already, please subscribe to the channel. So many more tactics coming your way, getting ready for FM25. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. See you then.